Hello, everyone. Just waiting that all the teachers are joining. So we second. Laura, Nassim, Julian, Sarah.
Hi.
Hello. So we are waiting for one more teacher, and that's it. I think that way like join.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So,
hi everyone.
Okay. Matteo is coming, and Federico, he's having problem to join. I don't know why, but let's wait a minute.
Hello.
Okay. I think that he's.
Do you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you. All right.
Hello.
So we are all here. So quickly, just to introduce myself, my name is Nebojša, but you can all call me Nesh. I guess it's easier for you. I'm 36 and I'm working for friLingue since 2017. I'm working here as an HR manager, and also while I'm in the camp, my position is all-rounder. So I'm helping, or camp manager. So I'm helping with organization inside and outside the camp. So just to explain you quickly about this Q&A session. So you now at this moment, like you don't need to introduce yourself, because we will have time on during one-on-one interview. So the reason why I organize this meeting, because like usually teachers, they have either similar questions or either questions who are, let's say, like most frequent questions. So that's the reason why I wanted to organize a meeting with all of you guys. I just answer to your questions, and then we will continue during one-on-one meetings. So after we finish with the Q&A, every one of you will receive an email in, let's say, 1 hour, where you can book your interview in the next few days or even next week. But for you personally, it's better as soon as possible that you can arrange interview. That's better because the camps are approaching soon. Okay. Okay, so now I will just go quickly to your questions, what you wrote in this Q&A session. There are some questions like which are of course like interesting, and I just want to help you to get an answer on this, all these things. Okay, so the first one, someone asked, I would like to talk about the potential summer job in friLingue. So as you could realize, like this is the first step, like filling out the application form, then watching the videos which I sent to you, and I hope that you all watch the videos, because I will ask you during the interviews about these videos. And then, I mean, it very depends of like inscriptions, how we will have in each camp, and of course it very depends of your one-on-one interview. So this is like, let's say, the answer on this question. So there is also a thing, what someone asked, like the daily routine of the camp, what are my responsibilities, expectations? So if you all watched the video, like the first one, HR presentation, where I was explaining about the program, so everything is explained there. So please, before your interview, watch it again, and then everything will be clear. So as I said, like it's very, you have very detailed explanation. What are the tasks of the teachers? What is the program? What's arrival day? When we have excursions, etc., etc. Okay. So the next question is how many days? This is good question. How many days I would need to arrive in advance? In case that we send you a contract, you would need to arrive on Saturday, so one day before the camp starts. On Saturday, let's say between one or and 2 p.m. Let's say maybe even a bit earlier, if it's possible. And then, of course, like you will meet your team, you will meet other teachers, camp leader, co-leaders, and then, of course, like you will spend one night together. And then on Sunday, we start with the preparation of the camp. So next question is, what equipment is provided for us to use in our lessons? So, I mean, regarding material, everything is provided for you. I mean, this all, let's say, teaching material, what you need to have, like flip charts, pencils, markers, papers. Also, we have printers in the camp, like, so if you need to print out something. Also, there are big screens in, like, it depends in which camp you are, but also you can use your, let's say, it's not obligatory, but you can use your laptops if you have laptops, notebooks you can bring with yourself. And also regarding the teaching material, so I will send to every one of you tips for the teachers, like where you can find all the necessary things like what you can use during the lessons. And I guess that, as I mentioned at the beginning, all of you watched this teaching guideline video where my colleague was explaining about the teaching methods, what you can do during the lessons. Also, let's say what he said, like that the main focus should be like on communication skills, like 80% communication skills and 20% is grammar. Also, one highlight of this video is that, for example, if you're a German teacher, you should do your lesson all the time in German, not using English or not using French. So this is very, very important. And basically also during these lessons, you have your own freedom to create the lesson on the way you want. So these are just some, let's say, tips for you, but we will talk more about it during the interview, okay? Then the next question is organizational questions and teaching tips. I think that I already answered, like these teaching tips, you will receive the document. And organizational questions, I mean, like there are many different organizational questions, so you can ask me during the interview. Someone asked, like, what are the transportation options to get to a camp in Switzerland from Hungary? Train tickets, prices, etc. So this is something what you would need to check. Like we don't cover like train tickets, plane tickets. This is the only thing what teacher needs to like buy for himself. Someone wrote, I would like to exchange some general information with you. This is like what you can do like during the interview. Workshops, culture, exchange, and the classes. So someone asked about about these things. So also in the video, which I where I was explaining, there are some things what I told you about the workshops. So usually what we do during the workshops, we do some sports workshop, football, basketball, volleyball, tennis, and some other sports. Also, we do a lot of artistic workshops, such as painting, drawing, music, dancing, singing. And then also we have some, let's call it special workshops, such as yoga, meditation, cooking workshop. So regarding workshop itself, like it very depends what you as a teacher can offer to kids. If you have some talents or if you have some hobbies you want to share, I don't know, like one like last year we had a planting workshop. So one teacher, she really wanted to do planting workshop, and she did planting with the kids. So this is something, what are you good at, and you want to share with the student. Okay. And then the next thing, it's about just a sec. I think this is the last question what someone asked. Is speak about general camp organization and my personal responsibilities. Will I teach maths only, or mathematics and French, or to be animator in different activities? So this also very depends of your interview, where like I don't know which teacher asked this, but like during our interview we will discuss, and then you can just describe me if you prefer to teach math or you prefer to teach French. It also depends of the experience you have in teaching both things. And the last thing what you asked, like will I be an animator or like just a teacher? So I'm coming back to the video, I sent it to you. So probably you could realize that we are looking for a teacher animator, so that we are not looking only for a morning teacher who will do just lessons. So we are looking for someone who will do workshops, evening program, also be involved in organization regarding excursions, and also, of course, to be a right hand of our camp leader, who is the most responsible person, let's say, in the camp. So just to be clear regarding lessons, like language lessons or even math lessons, and regarding all these activities. So only during the language lessons you will be independent and you will be alone. Every single teacher will have maximum 6 kids in his own group, which is good for you, and it's good for students, because they can learn more, and for you because you want to have like big group of 20 students, so it's going to be much easier for you. Also, as I said, like you will do lessons alone, but all these workshops, evening programs, you will do together with other colleagues, like with teachers, camp leaders. There will be also some CIT students. So they're like young students who came to help who will come to help in our camp, and they will also join you during the workshops and evening programs. So they will be, let's say, your right hand in organization, all these things. Okay. So now if you have any question, like you can ask me. Otherwise, like when we finish this, like in, let's say at 4:15 or 4:30, you will receive, till 4:30, you will receive an email where you can book interview with me, like one-on-one interview. Okay. But if someone have something to say, you can ask me now.
I have a question.
All right.
What would our accommodation look like? Do we stay in dorms with other teachers, or what would it be like?
Good question. Good question. So it's like camp accommodation in every single camp. It very depends of the location where you will be, but you will share room with other teachers, with other, like most probably only with the teachers. So we won't mix volunteers and teachers, but you will have, let's say, you will be in shared rooms of either in 4-bedded room, 6-bedded room, or 8-bedded room. So this is like, it very depends in which location some of you will end.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
I think I have one more question, if that's okay.
Of course, like, yeah, you can ask me.
It says that you're looking for qualified teachers, and I'm not sure if anyone here is actually a trained teacher because I'm personally not. And I was just wondering what kind of qualifications you're looking for.
Like we, for us, it's very important. Of course, like we write that, but for us, it's very important that, let's say, the first plus is that you have teaching experience, so that you already either taught English, French, or German someone before. Then the next thing is that you're native speaker, if possible. That's big plus. And then the third thing, it's like you don't have to be a native speaker if you have a good level of, let's say, English, French, or German. For example, I cannot be an English teacher because I have this Slavic accent. So, but for example, if you are, I don't know, Spanish and you have very good accent, like close to English or US accent, so that's good. Like you can work in our camps. But there are no there are no requirements that you need to be a teacher, that you need to have a TEFL degree or something like that. So our main motto is learning by having fun. So it's also very important that like connection with the students. So you can be, let's say, a good teacher, very good teacher, but then during the workshops or during the, let's say, evening program, you're not so charismatic person, or you're not motivated, or you don't have a high level of energy. All these things, what I just said, like it's also very important for let's say, like teacher's position.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, if anyone else like have some question, otherwise book your time and date for the interview, and yeah, see you soon.
Thank you.
Have a nice day,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.